What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Okay, guys, so in today's video, I'll be showing you guys a volatility 75 index strategy on the 1 minute time frame. So, what I want you to do for me is make sure to comment down below and also smash the like button if you find any value in this video. Okay, so the reason why the screen is blurry at the moment is because it's gonna get right after a few seconds. So, just stay tuned, just don't skip over the video while it's blurry. Okay, guys, and one thing I want to say is make sure to subscribe to the channel, okay, the Telegram channel, and also join the link right in my description box to join my second channel as well, where I drop free videos of systems in EAs. So let's get started. Okay, so the first indicator we're gonna need is our alligator, right? Now you need to make sure that your parameters are like this. The Jaws period should be 9, Jaws shift 9, teeth period 9, teeth shift 9, Lubs period 5, Lub shift 3, method smoothed, applied to median price, high, low, or 2, okay? And you need to make sure that your colors are like this: 2 pixel blue, 2 pixel red, 2 pixel green. And this is how it's going to look like. So you guys can see when we use this, okay, that we only have two colors. Now the alligator is basically usually three. We get a red, we got a blue, and a green. Okay, but as you guys can see, because of the settings, we only have two colors. Now you guys can see that over here, okay, the market was consolidating. Now what does a consolidation mean? A consolidation is basically when the market does this, right? As you guys can see, that we had a nice support, a resistance over here, okay, and then we had a support. Okay, now if you see something like this, make sure to stay out of the market, because this is basically the market playing around like this, as you guys can see. So you need to understand that as soon as you see something like this on any pair that you trade, make sure to stay out of the market, because that is just a waste of time to enter. You need to only trade trending markets, or when you see a move like this, for example, when you see it like this, a resistance support, and now you wait for the breakout before you enter, right? For example, you can see that we had a crossover over here, okay, and then we had this consolidation phase over here, right? And after the consolidation phase, the market broke out, then we could have sold over there. But this strategy is not about that. I'm just showing you guys extra tips on how to use the alligator, right? So you guys understand, you need to watch this video until the end before you can use the strategy properly, because if you don't, you might end up blowing your account. So you guys can see over here, they were at a consolidation phase, right? And most people, when they see something like this, they will buy and sell. But the market still went up. But the reason why I'm saying you shouldn't trade something like this is because the market is just playing around, just taking everybody out. For example, people would sell over here, right? Then the market went up, took everybody out, and look what happened after that. The market decided to go down. Okay, so when you see something like that, make sure to not trade the market, because the market is playing around. Okay, only trade the market when the market is doing this. For example, it's going in an uptrend or downtrend, or when the market's in a consolidation period, you can wait for the breakout, right? But guys, please do not trade something like this, because at the end of the day, it will blow your account, right? So let me just get back to the strategy. Okay, so the next indicator we want to need is our RSI. Remember, the period should be 1, apply to close levels 90 and 10. Now, next to 90, you're supposed to type in sell, and 10, it's your buy level, right? Now it's going to look like this. And our next indicators is going to be our moving averages. Now, the first moving average should be 25, sub-zero, method exponential, apply to close, 2 pixel, red. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. Now, what you can do is, as you guys can see, that we have the moving average. Now, the moving average likes to repaint. I know that, okay? But you need to understand that when we use this strategy, we're going to use price action with it. For example, when we have something like this over here, okay? Check this out. We can use a trend line. So check this out, guys. You can see that the market came down below, right? We draw our trend line from this point over here. From this point over here, okay? until there, because there was 2 touches. Now we take 2 touches to draw a trend line. So that is basically a small wedge pattern, okay? More of like a triangle pattern, okay? Sorry, not a triangle pattern. A wedge, right? Breakout pattern. So for example, you guys can see reversal pattern. Sorry guys. Now we have the moving average over here, okay? And then we have this alligator. Now the moving average at the bottom ain't moving because I'm dragging the screen to the left and right, but it still ain't moving, okay? But you don't need this pattern. You can only draw a trend line if you want to. And then you guys can see what happened over here. Look at this. The crossover. The green line crosses the red line. So what does it mean? You're supposed to buy. And look what happened after that. The market decided to go up. But we're going to need another indicator, okay? Which is going to be our moving average, our 35 moving average. Right? And we're going to use it, smooth moving average. And you should change the color to purple or blue. You can take any color you want, right? Now this is on Vix75, and when you use this strategy, you need to make sure that the chart is zoomed out completely, okay guys? So I don't want you to mess up at the end of the day and tell me, yo bro, what was I supposed to do? I didn't do the right thing. Or message me and ask me, how is the chart supposed to look like? So you zoom in or zoom out? That's unnecessary because I'm already explaining all of this stuff in the video. So guys, the first thing you want to do is, when you use this strategy, you first need to look at the moving averages at the bottom. Now check this out. The moving averages at the bottom ain't moving. You guys can see that we have the red and then we have the purple moving averages. And then after that, okay, you need to take out your trend line tool, okay, and draw a trend line, right? For example, you can see over here that okay, let me just draw it correctly. Okay, let me just zoom in. We have 2 touches, right? 1, okay, just take out my rectangle with 1 touch, and then we have another touch. Okay, everybody, so that means our trend line is confirmed, and that is basically one of the highest levels to draw the trend line, because we can't draw the trend line like this because it won't be valid. Look at it. The market was playing around over there, so I prefer drawing my trend line from this point until that point below at the bottom, okay? So once you're done drawing your trend line, okay, the next step you need to look for is your crossover. So we can see that we already had a crossover. So this was our last confirmation, okay? This is our first confirmation at the bottom, our second confirmation, and this is our third confirmation. So when you see the breakout, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to buy, okay? And you can just pull your stop loss. For example, let me just zoom in. This would have been your entry over here, okay? And your stop loss should have been over here, right? That is where your stop loss should have been. And look at that, what happened? The market went up, 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 up. It went up. Let me just zoom out to see if the moving averages doesn't move. And now you can see over here, right? We have these 2 moving averages, okay? That doesn't move. And then we got this crossover. So once we see something like that, right? The moving averages doesn't move. We see a crossover. We take out a trend line tool, okay? I'm going to draw my trend line from this point. I'm looking for 2 touches. Check this out. Okay, let me just draw it correctly. Then I'm going to zoom in to show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't know why he's doing this. Okay. I'm just going to leave it like that. Right, now this is my first touch over there. Right. And this is my second touch over here. Okay. And what you want to do after that is you want to wait for the crossover. So as soon as it broke this trend line, you guys can see the way to crossover. So check this out. Here's our entry, okay? Our stop loss should have been over here. Look at what happened. The market decided to come back up, right? But if you had taken profit over here, it would have been fine. But you didn't have to use any stop loss. But I prefer using a stop loss because no strategy is 100% accurate, okay? Now, if you wanted to re-enter, you guys can see that the moving average over here wasn't moving as well. You could have taken out your trend line and draw it like this. Okay? Draw it like that. Take your entry over here, right? When you see the crossover, okay? First confirmation, second confirmation, third confirmation. Then you ride the trend. Look at what happened. The market went down hard. So if you guys want to use this strategy, make sure that your first confirmation is the moving averages at the bottom, then the trend line, and once you done with the trend line, you need to wait for your alligator crossover. So thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to join the Telegram group, and also don't forget to join the second channel. Thank you.